Hello everyone. I am glad to welcome you to my channel. And today we will look at such an interesting topic: whether a mysterious person loves you. You can make a wish for a person with whom you have a relationship, but I think if everything is fine in your relationship, then you are unlikely to ask yourself if he loves you. Therefore, most likely this alignment will be more suitable for those who are not completely confident in their feelings. Perhaps you are in a quarrel, perhaps some other such difficult situation. Maybe a person doesn't tell you about his feelings and you really want to figure it out, and if it's love he has for you. We will have two options. Here is such a deck at number 1 and here is such a deck at number 2. You can choose the one you like best. Since love is such a different feeling for everyone, it is a very different concept, so we will dig a little deeper. That is, it will not be one card by which we will see whether he likes or dislikes. Yes, that is, we will dig a little deeper into the situation, look at his intentions, and so on. Well, in general, I lay out everything to catch. Let's get started. We are keeping number 1 and have removed number 2 for now. So, those who have chosen the number 1 position. We imagine a person whose feelings you want to know and think about him and ask him a question, yes, about his feelings. Does he love you? Let's figure it out. So, the first thing I would like to tell you is some person, yes, that is, the person you have made a wish for. What does it represent? That you have understood in general how much this alignment resonates with you, how much this alignment suits you. Firstly, we have a man here who, when he gets into some kind of impasse, he is not ready to make any decision. That is, in principle, he can stall this situation and not move on. It is very difficult for him to make some decisions. That's either he can just think for a very long time and not get in touch. If there is some kind of incomprehensible situation with some problems, he just closes himself in like this and does nothing. That is, something until it resolves itself. That this is another person who constantly hesitates, he still does not quite know how to make balanced decisions himself. Then I want that, then after a day or two he thinks quite differently. That is, a person who is inclined to change his mind very often. Plus, for 3 wands, it can be a man here who loves women's attention very much. Yes, and he is considering options, he is very pleased when some other women pay attention to him. That is, such a situation can also happen. If we generally talk about what kind of man he is, I would say that you are still such an immature person who has not yet figured out himself, has not figured out his feelings. Yes, well, let's look further, because maybe some situation has led exactly to this state. Yes. If we are talking about the relationship that you most likely have, then there is some kind of not very serious relationship format. It may be a relationship that has just started liking, maybe you have just been looking at each other. It may be some kind of love relationship, well, not serious, but maybe you somehow spend time together. Maybe you work together, maybe you have some kind of sexual relationship there, but at the same time some kind of marriage has not come to this yet. That's either if you had a relationship with this person and you quarreled, then maybe the person cheated on you, or you caught him on the fact that he may have someone, or that he still chooses that he has not yet decided. And about does he love you? In the past, I can say with confidence that he had feelings. There were feelings, he remembers about it. Now he has too many fears, he is very afraid to move with you. For some reason, while he decides here that you know, well, he extinguishes feelings in himself. He inspires himself that everything needs not to think about this woman, yes, but all the same, maybe he sees you in dreams or remembers. There were feelings, a lot of fears. So, but there are feelings, there is a lot of jealousy. In fact, if we talk about the fact that a person has feelings on a subconscious level, he would like to communicate with you and would like to spend some time with you. Yes, I won't say that he thinks seriously about some kind of family, maybe you haven't come to that yet, maybe it's too early, yes, but that's how he has feelings. As if he would like to continue some kind of relationship with you. The only thing is that he has a lot of fears that in the past he loved you very much. Or perhaps if you have an early relationship just beginning, that he remembers how he liked you, yes. Thinks about this situation, is very jealous of the Knight of Swords. I would say that there is such a very aggressive person here. If he sees you there with someone, he can throw a scandal, a tantrum. Or I can say by the Two of Swords that he can just turn around, leave and lie low. Yes, and you will think, what happened? And he may have just seen you with some friend, but as you were walking down the street there, just let's see what these fears concern. He is afraid that you still will not succeed, that the relationship will lead to nothing. Either this relationship will not be approved by society, or someone else. That is, he is afraid that this relationship will be destroyed, he will be hurt and he will end up with nothing. That is, he is trying to think with a cold mind here. Well, that's something like that. That is, there are feelings, but he himself depends on them. Here is such a person by himself that he inspires himself that he has not yet decided, that there may be some other options. Well, what will I tell him? Very strange. Please be careful with this person. Yes, that is, in principle, you can build a relationship with him, but you need to take on a lot of responsibility. Because I would say that this is an immature person. Think about how much you need him at all and how much you are ready to nurse him, let's just say, yes, like a small child. Because he has so many blocks, he has so many fears here that he just needs to be taken out of it all by the handle, as far as you are ready for it. That's it. This is the alignment for you individuals. Put likes, subscribe to the channel, and we move on. Greetings, twos. Twos, think about the rolled up person whose feeling you want to know and we will move. Oh, how interesting, what is it? Why do such frivolous men come to us today? Well, more precisely, women who have frivolous men. If we're going to talk about some person. A person is very dreamy, he loves to dream, to fantasize, he is constantly in illusions. Or perhaps he is building a lot of plans. According to the two pentacles, I would say that he is a little so vague. Here, in the first option, we also had an indefinite person, and here he can change his mind, look at some other option. Think that he still has too much time there for an attitude, for example, and there will be too many chances. What other person? Yes, that is, they are not ready to adapt to something quickly, to make some decisions quickly. Here, that is, he thinks that he still has everything ahead of him, that's something like that. And so he can dream, make some plans, stay in some illusions. Well, that's something like that. And about your relationship. Here the maps show that either you have a long-distance relationship here, maybe you communicate on the internet, here, or these relationships are such a frivolous format. The Ace of Swords is passion and zut, which also suggests that the relationship is either just emerging and they are based on passion now, or these relationships are not very serious, perhaps with some hope for the future, which, unfortunately, is not yet visible. Maybe this man is married, I do not know. That's something like that. Either you have cut off these relations, put an end to them, and now these relations will not be clear to move on, or they will not. In any case, I don't see any serious relations here yet. If the feeling of this person is a passion that will fill his head. According to the devil, this is a direct desire, yes, a desire to possess you. King Zezdel, Queen of Wands, it's always about sexual energy, that is, it's straight passion. I want to, I just can't, right? I'm going through here, what else do I feel? I want wands everywhere, I want them everywhere, I want them everywhere. That is, it seems to me that he is even ready to rush at any moment when you call him. It is very hard for him from his desire, from the fact that, as if he wants you, that he is interested in you as a woman. It is very difficult for him to cope with this. It seems to me that this is a person on a click like this, whom you will call and he can come running. That's it. So for now, it's all a passion, that is, a passion that has clouded his mind. Perhaps you can take this relationship to some serious level. That is, maybe it's just the beginning, yes, but passion is very good, yes, as for a start, for a relationship, this is a very good basis. Then you can somehow bring these relations to some more serious stage. Here are the twos like this. You even have a slightly positive alignment than the ones yes. Here, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, write in the comments what you would like to see, what kind of layouts in the future. Bye.